I want to follow up on your discussion board of the mental states, because in the beginning I told you don't think like a lawyer. Now it's time to think like a lawyer. And I want to clarify these after looking at your comments. Intent is, right now, it's not motive, it's not premeditation. Planning, malice aforethought, premeditation, these are words that you'll see in the book that talk about somebody thinking about killing somebody 6 months from now. None of those are required for intent in Texas. Intent means I did it on purpose, but I could reach that decision that quickly. I hit my hands on purpose, guys. I wasn't thinking about it yesterday. So if I did that and that was a gunshot, I'd be guilty of murder because it would be on purpose. Knowledge has nothing to do with information. I know how to build a car. I know how to build it has nothing to do with information. Knowledge, like intent, relates to your knowledge of an outcome. All the good crimes, murder, rape, robbery, most of them are result-oriented. So I had knowledge that you'd be dead when I shot you. I knew you'd be dead. I knew you'd be robbed when I put the gun and screwed it into your ear and said, give me your money. I knew that you'd be raped when I did those actions. So it's not about information you possess in a traditional, I go to school and I learn these things way. It has nothing to do with that whatsoever. Now, these two words are closely linked. Most of our crimes, the more serious crimes, are intentional and knowing. They're almost always together in the penal code. Their definitions are close, but they are different, and you will be tested on the difference time and time again in this course. Section 602 of the Texas Penal Code lays out the mental states. I suggest you memorize it. Now, reckless is not caring about something. You need to take morality plays out of your thought. You are not ready for morality plays. When you get to this level, you can start thinking about that. You need to think about elements and what words mean. You cannot be uncareful about your use of words like reckless and negligence. They are not the same thing. They are not the same thing. When someone is reckless, they know about a specific risk and a specific outcome. Like, even though I think that building is empty and I shoot bullets into it, there's a risk that I could be wrong and somebody could be in there and they could die. Okay? That's probably reckless. It's disregarding the risk of death or injury by doing something. Driving drunk fits this description the best. I'm driving drunk. That's a stupid thing to do, and I know it's a stupid thing to do, and I do it anyway, and somebody dies. That's what manslaughters are all about. That's what reckless. Negligence is I should know, but I did not know. I'm too stupid to know. It is not I did know of the risk and I did it. That's what this is. Negligence is there's a moderate wind and I'm burning leaves in the backyard and some of them fly over to the neighbor's house and burn it down. That's probably negligence because I should have known that the wind could pick them up and carry the leaves, but it's probably the risk is just not as clear. And so it's negligence. It's should know. A lot of you talk about it is. We're all entitled that you do what a normal person would do. The law uses the word reasonable man. That's what they make trials for, guys. It's a question that's answered by each and every jury. There's no definition of it. So negligence is when you do something that a reasonable person would not do. So I can't give you a textbook definition of that. It's what regular people do. And when you don't do it and somebody gets hurt, that's negligent crime. When you know someone could be hurt if you keep doing this and you keep doing it, that's reckless. When it's almost certain that the bad thing's going to happen to them, that's knowledge. When you meant for the bad thing to happen to them, that's intent. I know they sound similar. That's because they are similar. But they are fine and subtle differences between them. And you must understand this framework to do anything in criminal law.